Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So, since we played last time, I've been pretty busy. I've done a few things here. I guess we can talk about this room. First of all, I have a cow container here. I'm going to tell you how I did this just quite quickly here. It's not as powerful as it used to. In fact, I probably should drain it in a container. I assume you can pipe out of it actually, so I'll have to play with that later. So this is a cow in a jar. And to get this, of course, my thing had to go off right when I was doing my Let's Play. To make a cow in a jar, you need a milk jar, and you need structural glass, which is just advanced alloy plate, which is iron plate, bronze plate, tin plate. You make your mixed metal ingot. And I've done this a few times for playing with pipes and stuff like that. Then you compress it. Regular steam compressor works just fine to make an advanced alloy plate, and then you use glass, like glass itself, and or glass dust, and an advanced alloy plate to create reinforced glass. You take the reinforced glass with a piece of steel and the alloy smelter, you create the structural glass, and then there you go. The infused wood planks is just the infused wood, which we did already, which was throwing the logs into the liquid starlight. And so keep in mind, this is like a log kind of idea. So when you put it in there, you'll get the planks for it. So kind of might not look like a log, but it really is a log. And then a bucket of milk, and then you make the milk in the jar. And then what you do here is you put the milk in the jar, say in a hole like 3 deep, put a cow on top of it, you drop an anvil, have like one space in between. The anvil will basically compress and put the cow into the jar, and you have the milk in the jar. Pretty straightforward, simple, and kind of cute, to be honest. I don't know, probably doesn't connect directly to this. No, but you might be able to put it into a tank, for example. I don't know that. I haven't tried, but something I'll try off camera. The next big thing about our base is you'll probably notice that everything is iron chests now. It kind of wastes a lot of iron. I thought I'll mine for an hour or two watching Game of Thrones. I'm catching up on the episodes here. But anyways, basically, I decided to put all iron chests in here, keep things a bit more organized. And I think that's pretty much what I've done in this room. I don't think I've done anything different. Oh, yes, I changed my magical room. So this used to be our magic room. But just in case for the future, if we have problems, I decided I'd move the magic room over and... well, not move it over, but move it to a whole different place, which I put it on the mountain here. So you come out here now. It's decently well lit. I mean, I should light it up a bit more for safety reasons, but basically I lit up the mountain here, and you can see all my stuff is sitting here. And we got stairs in here to work in here, so basically I made it cleaner and easier for us, and I thought this would be good for Thaumcraft, because I did end up making some thaumium ingots, and I'm going to actually show you how I did that, because we could use some anyways. So let's go ahead and... I guess I got the bucket from the other one here, huh? Oh well. So we'll put this here, and we'll let that boil. So for thaumium ingots, I don't know where I put these, but I think they're in here somewhere. Maybe I actually took them there, to be honest. Yeah, I think I might have. So let's go and get iron. That's what we... No, steel, sorry. So let's get some steel, and let's get some... I think I got one of these there anyways. And I guess the shards are there too. Hopefully. Here they are. So these crystal shards are just from this biome here, which there's lots of them around the world. There's one there, there's one there. There's probably more somewhere else. Oh, here's one over here. So you can find them around the world. Anyways, when you break their little crystal leaves or plants on the ground, you get these crystal shards, and they give you the one thing that we need for making, well, I'll show you in here a second. We got that, and then we're going to need some, I guess dirt or whatever. Dirt. Yep. And I don't know how much we're going to do here. Let's try, I don't want too much of it, but let's try this first. So let's throw this in here, and then this in there. There you go. So you can see we got some of the purple and the green, and that's what we need here. And so basically you just right click this, my friends, and you create yourself a bunch of that. And then we can actually click this a bit more just to top it up, and then there you go. There you go. And there we go. So that's pretty good. We used most of that off without creating too much pollution. And you want to do that. But one of the reasons why I came here was because of the safety of being far away from my base. In case if I do something wrong, it'll cause destruction here and not here. It shouldn't spread throughout the whole world. I don't know how bad Tane is these days, but it's not that bad. I think it's a little more fun and interesting than, say, doing it, in a void world. I think that's just boring. Okay. So that's our magic place done. And of course, now we got these thaumium ingots. We'll just store them away for now over here. There you go. And then outside of that, we come into our steam room, which I don't think we also had this set up before. So this is our steam room. We have automatic processing. We use item ducts and servos. They weren't too bad. If we do item duct here, the item duct I think was the easy one. It was the servos that were the more expensive ones. So if we go item duct here, requires structural glass. So that was what we just made, right? So the reinforced glass, everything else. So I showed you that. And then tin, those are tin plates, by the way. Plastic makes the item ducts. Pretty simple. The servos, on the other hand, were a little more challenging, if I recall. Because they required the resonating redstone crystal, and so you either do ender shards and cut it up, or ender pearls and cut them up, or you can do something way easier, which is the alchemy array. So basically, what you do is you take the devil dust, you do the cast, you put devil dust and an obsidian shard, and you get one ender shard. This seemed to be a way easier way to do it. An obsidian shard is actually quite easy. Is just pouring obsidian. In fact, it cost me a crap ton of EMC just because I poured a lot in there. But hey, it was a way to make those servos and get a shortcut there. And so that's what I'm using kind of here. And then I'm using basic mechanical pipe for the mechanism stuff. And I'm not sure if I showed you this one, but it was relatively easy. It was just a steel gear vacuum tube. So the tin copper, you cut that up, and yeah, glass tube. We've done the glass tube before, I'm pretty sure. And those make these, and then what you do is you put the pipe around here, pipe there, and clay around, and you do a pipe seal, and it creates these ones here, which is decent. So basically, this is my current setup right now for steam-powered machines. And then in here, this is me withdrawing out of here. Oh yeah, I remember because I explained how to use the wrench on there. This is my tank, which goes quite high in the air. And you can see I have 9,196 buckets in here, a little more than I need. Over here, this is our current steam boiler setup here. And you can see it creates ashes as a byproduct. We use our Oculus accumulator. If you follow this, it hardly goes up ever, or goes down, sorry. So it keeps up really nicely. And yeah, so basically this is our setup. So we use the basic mechanic pipe for the fluid here. We use another one here for the steam, and it inputs it in here. And then we use the item duct to bring in the charcoal. And the charcoal is fed from the top up here, fed all the way down here, and then it's fed through the floor, the flooring there. So if we look over here, you can see it there. And so this is it's this job to keep it full all the time. If you look in here, it's always full. Then we use a garbage can here for now to get rid of the creosote fluid. So you can put multiple oven hatches and use them for whatever way you want. And this, of course, is just our simple blast furnace setup here. And then this is just our regular setup here for the coke oven when we just do stuff manually. Oh, actually, it's somewhat automatic because you just put your coal in here and it automatically makes your coke coal on this side. So yeah, that is the catch-up. Let's go upstairs. I'll show you our tree farm. So, oh, my rubber trees. Spawned a mutant one. I couldn't burn it down because you're not supposed to, so I'm going to have to climb up and do that later. So here's our tree farm. Looks a little glitched. It looked cooler earlier today. Sometimes it doesn't glitch. Sometimes it does. But anyways, so basically the water flows down here. It doesn't really get all the way over there, unfortunately. I guess I could fix it with water, but I don't mind it despawning. I don't need that much. I use a steel chest that holds all your oak and stuff. This thing here is just a servo I clicked on there with a whitelist of oak wood only. And it goes in there. Keep in mind there's a buffer that seems to be in around this area. I don't know how it works, but I've had it where I'd had to basically break it and empty it out because it had some stuff when I was first building kind of stuck in the pipe system that you don't really see kind of like maybe at the entrance or exit, I'm not sure. And so it was screwing up what could be put in the coke oven. So I just basically let it empty out, and then I was able to use what I had filtered there. So, and there's our steam set up there, which you can see we did pretty high, to be honest. I thought it was kind of cool. You put this back, and the steam should be fully there. And then if we go over here, if we jump in the water over here, you can see how I did the glass here, seared glass. So that way, it kind of looks cool, to be honest. But at the same time, it also makes it so mobs don't spawn on it, because mobs don't spawn on glass. Could have done it another way, I'm sure, but I just thought that was kind of cool. So if you take a boat, you can kind of see it. Eventually, I'll clean up under here, maybe add some pillars or something, so people can take boats around here. But that's what we got so far. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything that we've done that you can physically see. Now we're going to show you, we're going to go to the next stage here. Oh, and I upgraded this bag. So this is a bug with the current version. You're not supposed to get insight. You're supposed to get holding on that. So when I was given that tip about making that bag, it was in JEI, and it wasn't my fault. It was just the fault of the thing, basically. So it's supposed to be a satchel of holding, and yeah, it doesn't work. It shows insight here too. The task doesn't even work, so meh. But anyways, so what about magic here? So we've done the thaumium ingot here, so we can grab that. You get more thaumium ingots. Cool. A digital mob something. I have no clue what any of this is. Something I'll look into eventually. And then for chests and supply, whatever. So you're going to get free bronze chest, sure. You get free steel chest. Who doesn't say no to free stuff, right? The wooden upgrade here, it's already checked, and this is modular storage, so that's later on. Okay. So, I guess this is a good time to start with what we're working on next. So, let's get started. Basically, to get the LVH, we need to make an LV machine hull, which is made with the plates there, which is very easy. So, if we go here and... Oh, that's right, because we put our stuff temporarily in a chest. Was this the chest I put everything temporary? Yeah. You're not supposed to keep stuff in here, but I did it temporarily at one point. And, yeah, naughty me. Anyways, we got the wrench there. So, if we want to move into the next age, so steam to LV, basically you put this around and you can make a chest, or you can make an LV machine casing. And this isn't done yet, because it actually has to be... created into an LV hull, which you need the tin cable and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna have to get some tin, and then we can work from there. So iron plates, we do have a bit of tin. We do need more tin, so we'll have to make some more. And then you can cut this up. I don't know which order is which, so I just flop these around, and eventually I get it right. There you go. Now I think it needed. Well, might as well make it all into that anyways. I think it needed to be, like, covered, right? So to cover it, you need carpet and string. A bit weird, but it works. So here's the string, and here's the carpet. And let's go here, here, and there you go. So let's just do 2, because we don't really have enough anyways for the other stuff. And LV machine hull, there you go. And there you go. So this gets us to the next stage, which then we can, of course, dump our stuff or whatever you want. Maybe that new chest wouldn't be such a bad idea now I think about, because I can at least store some stuff temporarily when I'm working on this kind of project. There you go. Oh, forgot, these can't be spaced in there, so you can't go... You can't, like... Yeah. The inventory tweak kind of crap doesn't work on it, so... If that's even in this pack. Okay, what am I going to do? Oh, the trophy, yes. So we'll go here... We'll get our steam age. Look at this. They give you some machine hulls. Nice. Vacuum tubes. And then, of course, the trophy. So the trophy is what I want right now. We'll place that down. Awesome. So we're a little slow. I play a lot of hours. Like, ridiculous. Like, I might AFK here for like a half an hour here and there. But time play, basically, I've played 95 hours, if you can believe that. I play slow, but I enjoy it that way. I mean, come on. We've lit up like half of the world. So... That was sort of under enjoyment. Most people would not enjoy that. I do. Okay, so there you go. So we got 5 LV machine hulls here, which is awesome. We got some circuits, which we'll need, and I'm going to show you how to make some of those too. And then we're going to need some of these rods. Oh, that's 10 rods. Okay. And we're going to need some of this, and I'll get into all this. So, yeah, I guess we can get this stuff too. Why not? Okay. So let's get into how we're making some stuff here. So, first of all, you're going to need these chips right here. So these chips are like candy. You're going to eat these like crazy. So let's go first with the wire. It's redstone alloy wire. So to cut any wire basically up in low age before you get the wire mill or extruder, you go ahead. Extruder is MV level, by the way. So what you do is you need red alloy plate, right? And then you make, of course, blah blah blah, and you're wasting it and going crazy. But what you're making this out of is something very simple. Alloy smelter is just copper and 4 redstone. It's nothing horrible. It's not horrifying. Might seem horrifying at first, the sound of it, but it's not bad. I've seen it in some packs where it's like a devastating thing, but not bad. Then you need a piece of black carpet, which is probably the more annoying part of it, and string to make your red alloy cable. Of course, though that covers that part. Pretty simple. Then you make your vacuum tubes. I think we made these together, but anyways, it's just a glass dust. So that's when you macerate or pulverize glass. And you need the mold, the ball mold, which I'm pretty sure we did this because we talked about the ball mold, paper, and then copper wire. So instead of, the redstone alloy, you do copper plates, and you get vacuum tube. Pretty simple there. Then you need a steel plate. We know how to do that. Resistor, pretty simple there. Coal dust, you need to macerate or hammer out. You can mortar coal or you can macerate coal. So don't put it all into coke coal, or you're just going to have to mine more. And then you get 3 out of there. Not too bad. Then the interesting part is wood planks. This is actually really simple and really easy. It might get confusing. It might be annoying. All you do is to get this kind of wood pulp. All you have to do is macerate logs. Just put logs into your macerator. You'll get a wood pulp. Then you compress it and you get wood planks. And it's that easy. It's simple. It's done. So... And then, you put all that together. You put all that together and you get a chip. So my biggest thing here is I'm out of these guys, so we can cut these up here. And then I don't think I have enough wool right now. I do have some wool, but even then it's not enough to feed our demands. You only get 2, I think, or 3, sorry. So it's not a lot. So you're going to want to get ink, of course. So let's do a couple ink here. And then a couple white wool, or 16 white wool, to be honest. There you go. And, so you'll want a sheep farm, probably. And there you go. And, oops. There we go. And there you go. Okay. So we do that, and then we just cover that up, and we need string, of course. So I know I have string somewhere around here. Here it is. Just forgot where I put it. Anyways, so use of that, and there you go. So we'll just get that all converted over the amount we can, and then there you go. And then we can make more circuits here, which we can make 4 more, which is good. You'll eat these circuits are like candy, basically. So what you're going to do now is try to make life easier. So the first thing you're going to want to do is probably a turbine. So let's hit A on the turbine here. Actually, un-A and then A, so it's the first thing. The turbine is going to be one of your first things you're going to want to do. So you need a motor, and you're going to need 10 cables, and it's going to be a bit deadly, my friends. It's going to be a bit, tedious at times, but you're going to have to do what you're going to do. So to make the motors, you're going to need 10 cables. You need at least, 8 of these? So let's get 8 of these. And there you go. So we got that covered. And then you're going to need copper wires. Well, bare wires, that is. Unfortunately, we don't have any at all, I think. So we're going to have to do something with copper. Thankfully, I processed a bunch of copper earlier today. I was thinking I might need some, so I was smart. Don't tell people this, though, because they'll want more out of me. They'll be like, you're smarter than you think, Kane. Oh, this is for the wood pulp, kind of. I'm just going to steal this hopper for a second. Don't really need it, but there you go. We can put this in here. So we can put this in here, put you in there, and you must be full of something. Oh! That's a delight, honestly. Anytime you see, free stuff that you forgot about in there, it's like, wow, Christmas is early. And honestly, I could probably take this. I don't know what will happen. This is a hammer, and this is a furnace, right? You can't melt whatever's in there anyway, so... And this is a compressor, so we might as well put the wood in the compressor. Here you go, more wood planks. There you go. Yeah, you can't smelt these plates, so there you go. We can use 2 of these. And you'll know, like, even this stuff running, I mean, this will always be maxed out. There's no way it's going down. I mean, with all these running, it's kind of pretty much impossible. Yeah, they're all keeping up, it looks like, anyways. Plus, like, the buffer, right? So, even if you do a big job, it's the buffer is beautiful. That's kind of like the huge deal out of it. So let's go here and just grab some of these for now. Oh, I have a crafting table here too, don't I, in the wall? Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and cut this up. Oh, actually, yeah, we're going to go back. I have no durability on my shears anyways, or my cutters. I need to figure a way to clean up down there. Sometimes mobs are spawning. I think they're deeper down, but I need to clean them up. So let's go ahead and I'll just get rid of you. I'm not going to even let you break right now. And then we're going to cut up. Where are you? There you go. Oh, sorry, flip. There you go. Still learning the right ways to cut stuff. And let's put the U in here for now. One less thing in my inventory. Okay, so back to Steam here. Don't know why I hit A on you. There we go. We got everything except magnetized iron, which is just iron rod and redstone. Not something hard at all. Redstone is over here. There you go. And so, let's do that. Magnetize. Oops. I need at least a couple of those. There you go. You're going to make so many motors, by the way. Like, ridiculous amounts. Just to get started, I noticed. But there you go. So we got those done. Now we need the tin cable, which... Oh, I guess... Yeah, we did a tin cable, but I guess we needed one more tin cable. So that, and that. There you go. And we got that. And then we need these cool things here, which you need tin rings. I already made them. To make them, it was simple. It was just a tin rod. And I thought because it was tin rod, something more unique. I made a bunch of rods, so it's not even really that unique anymore. Okay, you got that. You need a hammer. So we have hammers all over the place. There you go. And then we need tin plates, which... Oddly enough, I have no tin plates. Oh, yeah, because we just used them all. So, we're going to have to go and do what we just did with the other guys, but with these. And these plates, let's just throw them for now in here, I think. We don't need you guys right now. There you go. I'm just clearing out some inventory, to be honest. We're kind of falling out of a bit of space right now. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to have to do all that again, but now with tin plates. Okay, so hammer time. There you go. And then... Oh, not you. And then hammer time with you. There you go. And there you go. So yeah, we're making the first... So this is going to be our power generator we're working on right now. So I'll probably place it, like, honestly, right here, just for testing. Guess we're going for a bit of a walk. But yeah, I'll probably place it, say, there for testing. I don't know where the mechanical pipes are. I mean, I'll move it and put it in a corner and make it nicer. Might make the other room also just for Steam. I haven't decided, right? So it's one of those things. I'm trying to hop on there, but I guess that's not going to work. But I will organize it a bit better. I also will make a few of the machines off camera. Like, I mean, as you can see, it's like, you know, literally cracking teeth. It's more like I need to show you what I'm up to rather than do it all with you anymore, because it's harder to make some of these machines. So yeah. And just to get started, right? So let's see here. Tin plate. There you go. And then tin plate. And then what were we doing with the tin plates again? Aha, this one. And you need tin screws. Go figure. I didn't see that one actually coming, to be honest. So tin screws are made from these, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. And oddly enough, that should have done more, but I guess it's whatever. There you go. I'll probably want a bunch of these over time, but whatever. Okay. And then we'll do you here, and then I think sharpening, or sorry, iron file, right? Yeah. There you go. And we got to do you, and then you get it 1, and then you got to do it again for 2. Guess I could have hit the R on the one in my inventory. They do stack. And then you need these bronze plate, big bronze plates, which we'll go over here to get. I don't even know if I have that many bronze plates. Oh, apparently I have a few. There you go. And we'll get you done. Be careful because, you know, the shape of these and stuff. That's why it's better to let it build itself. And there you go. And this is technically our first power. Outputs LV32 has a little capacity of 1024. So it's just a bit of a buffer. And yeah, this is your first power, honestly. And you just put this here. And as far as I know, there you go. It's creating power. So it has steam in there. Oh, look, it holds 16 buckets of steam, so that's pretty cool. And this will power whatever machine you make. So we're going to attempt to, I don't know how successful we are, but we're going to attempt to make our first machine before we go. Yeah, I don't see that happening. This is the easiest out of all the machines. What is this one? The lathe. And even then, oh man. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So let's go ahead and just put all you in here for a second. Let's get all the tools out of here quickly. And here we go. Okay, so if we're looking at the lathe, let's say LV lathe. Does look somewhat simple-ish. You need 2 of these circuits. You're going to need a bunch of tin cables. So how many tin cables? Do these require tin cables? Yeah, they do. So you're going to need 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just go ahead and make those now. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. I guess it's shapeless, so that's cool. And so yeah, we have that done. And then we're going to need a diamond. Thankfully, I've gotten them here and there from chests and stuff. I don't even know how to make a diamond itself, if you can yet. You need LV machine hull. So I don't know why we didn't click our chest here again. So we got that done. And then we got everything, I think. Oh, and a motor. So there's another motor, unfortunately, involved. Like I said, you're going to do a lot of duplication, unfortunately. So copper wire. Oh, I still have the copper wire in there. I didn't even realize. So copper wire and then iron rods. So let's get this and then iron rods. No, not tin rod. Iron rod, please. And then, yeah, we're going to do the same thing for the motor again. Doesn't matter which one. There you go. One. Just one, right? There you go. So we got a motor made. Oh, I'm clicking on this side. I'm like, I don't know where to click. And then, oh, frig. You need to do one more motor, unfortunately. So here you go. And we're missing iron rods. And we have no iron rods. So we need to get some iron ingots. So even if we speed this up, like I'm trying right now to speed this up, you're going to still be in a world of hurt probably, you know, like speed-wise. Oh, I should have just, there you go. Let's do 16 of them. There you go. Okay, so motor, where's my motor? There you go. Even if you kind of can speed this up in a way like, you know, what I'm doing right now, kind of power through it, you're going to be here for a very long time. Okay, so everything is going to require steel plates. So we got a bunch of steel plates here. So let's do that now. So we need to do some steel rods, which I don't actually know if I've ever done steel rods. I don't think so. So that's kind of new. But it's pretty much the same of... It's just the same, right? It's nothing, you know, too crazy. So a couple... I wish it would pull, like, because the reason it does that is because it sees the damage, like a one-time use on that. So it gives everything a one-time use. So it doesn't put like a stack in there kind of thing. So it kind of glitches here. You need a small gear. And then you need... ooh. I screwed up on a tin cable? I'm embarrassed by that. I guess I was... Oh, because of probably the motor or whatever I screwed up on at that one point. And then wasn't there one for the full assembly too? Okay. We screwed up even more though. There you go. I was going to say, wait a minute. I think you screwed up a lot more than you were giving yourself credit for. In my inventory, guys. There you go. So, you can see that we're definitely making a mess here. So, put you here, put you there. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And there you go. So, this is the lathe. Don't even know why the hell I made the lathe. I know there's a use for it. But here's the lathe anyways. So you can use cable on here, of course. You can use tin cable. Amperage, you lose power per block, so keep that in mind. So we'll do the cable for fun, just so you can see it in action. And I think that is covered, so it should be safe. And you should see energy going in here, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? It probably will go in there, but it's probably I bet you it's sided in some way. So let's see here. Okay, let's break this. I'm assuming it's sided somehow. Like, you can only put it, like, over on this side here. So 32 voltage, and you remember that was 32 voltage. Anyway, that all is important. You put this on here, and there you go. So there's your lathe. And the lathe here is pretty handy because you can use this to make, I don't know, screws or something. I don't even know what one this makes, to be honest. I just know you're going to need it. Let's see here. You can right-click the lathe, and we'll see if it has examples. Oh, okay, so it can do pretty much all this stuff here. So you can make... you can put full iron in here, probably, right? So let's put 8 iron in here, and here it goes. So, right now, it's basically 1 iron plate, so it's expensive, right? Or, no, single iron ingot, sorry. So, yeah, 1 iron ingot to 1 rod. This makes 1 iron to 2 rods. So it duplicates it in a sense. And then we're going to do that with different machines. So I have the lathe there. Then we'll do the wire mill, which is awesome, because the wire mill basically lets you do your wire stuff. So I can't really find an example. Oh, it also lets you do fine steel wire, which lets you duplicate some stuff easier. For example, the resistors here, instead of doing copper wire, which if you put in the lathe, by the way, you get 2 of them instead of the one we're doing on a plate, which is even less, if I recall. You can do fine copper wire, which the fine copper wire can be made in a metal bending machine, and you get 1 from 1 plate, so 4 for 1 plate, and then you can get 1 from there. So it's a bit better, of course. And then there's the bending machine here, which the bending machine will let you basically bend things into different metals and whatnot. So look at this, 12 iron plates, a bucket. That's kind of boring. The bending machine gets better later on because you can use it to... Well, who knows if I'll ever get you an example. But, well, you can use it to make plates itself, right? I believe. So, yeah, metal bender is the one I have here, right? Basic bending machine, yeah. So, metal bender. So, 1 copper to 1 copper plate. So, right now we're doing 3 to 2. This is 1 to 1. So, it's awesome ratio. And so, yeah, I will be basically making these machines over time. It'll take a while. And I'll have a little setup over here. I might just do it in the same room anyways. Why not? But I'll get a setup going. And then, yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing on the next episode. But, yeah, we got into LV. And I got lots to do over time, which is exciting. So what one was this? Steel and LV machine. So you get free steel plates. Can't say no to that. Electric blast furnace seems to be a big goal later on. And, of course, you have a bunch of different ones down here you can do, too. Which one did we do? We did the lathe, but I guess it wasn't... Yeah, it wasn't one of the machines. Hey, it's a useful machine, but I guess no one cared about it. Anyways, yeah, so I'll go through some of this and work on it, and then we'll come back next time, and we'll see where we go from there. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.